So we got a bunch of new skins. We got a Seer Heirloom, and I'm not upset about any of that. You probably read the title and thought, ooh, yeah, disappointed in the new event. What could it be? You know, maybe it's these errors that we're constantly getting, having problems getting in and out of games. That's not it either, you know? If you want to get the Seer Heirloom, then you should get it. Nobody should tell you how to spend your money. If you want to get it, treat yourself, because you deserve it, man. And you know, I'm not upset about the error stuff either. Problems getting in and out of games, it is what it is. It'll be fixed in due time. It'll probably be fixed by the time this video is uploaded, you know? I'm not worried about that. What I am disappointed in is the feature that I've been looking forward to for years. This is something that has been talked about and hyped and brought up for, it's got to be 2 years now, give or take. It's close to it at least, but we finally got it, and that's custom games. And I was stoked. I was excited, man. I had so many ideas that I wanted to do. I was looking forward to it. It was exciting, you know? That is until today when they released the update, and I dug into it a little bit, and I saw what actually came with it, and my emotions completely changed. It went from excitement to disappointment in the snap of a finger. I instantly go to Twitter, just like every normal human being does, and tries to see what other people are thinking about it. And I'm seeing takes and perspectives from others that I disagree with to the fullest, like big time to the fullest disagree with. So today I'm gonna put the cape on. I'm gonna be the guy that says the things that nobody else wants to say. I don't want to be that guy, but you know, this is the way of the road. Sometimes you gotta be that guy. You gotta put the cape on.
Say my name.
I'm Batman.
You're goddamn right.
This should go without saying, but I'm going to mention it because I know there's some wieners out there that are going to take this the wrong way, but do not go and attack anybody over on the Respawn team or at EA because of what I'm going to say. This is a rant. Apex Legends is my favorite game of all time, point blank period. The team over at Respawn and the affiliates with EA, they've built a masterpiece. Let's just say it, let's call it how it is. Apex is an amazing game. It's incredible, and it's okay to criticize something that you don't like about it and still love the game. The two things can be true at once, but it's never a reason to go and attack somebody. So we're gonna leave the conversation here, you know? Comment down below if you want to comment something back and forth. That's totally fine. Do not, under any circumstance, go and attack anybody for any reason. It's stupid, okay? I just need to get that out of the way. So this is what the custom games look like. You head over to the playlist on the left, you click on private match, and then you create a game. And you get into this lobby, right? And you can pick whatever team you want to be on. You can be a spectator, an observer. Then there's settings. And this is where things start to get a little meh for me. You can only pick whatever map is in rotation, which means at this time, no Kings Canyon. And this is the settings. This is it. Game mode variant, standard or tournament. That's all. Not very custom, is it? You know, more private than custom. And I know it says private, but we're kind of led to believe that it's custom. And when I think custom, I'm thinking maybe we can turn off the storm, we can add a time limit, right? Maybe say 30 minutes, and maybe we can add like a no limit to a team, which means you can have 3 Octanes on the same team or something, add respawn on, right? You can turn on respawn, you can do some goofy things. You can just alter the way the game is played in a custom game. It's your own personal custom game. That's what we're led to believe, and that's what I'm thinking. So as a content creator, I'm getting excited, right? Maybe I can do some cool stuff, right? Make some awesome videos for you guys, something unique, something different, and that's just not the case. But it gets even better, okay? So I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna put myself in the shoes of the everyday average gamer. A lot of people don't know this, but I come from that background, you know? I worked full-time while doing YouTube. I was an electrician for 8 years. I would work all day, and then I would come home, I would kick my feet up, and I'd play some games with the boys. In a hypothetical situation, if I was still doing that same 9-to-5 job and I wasn't a YouTuber, I'd be on my way home and I'd be hitting up Chicken Man on Twitter or text message and be like, hey man, I'm on my way home, let's get some Apex Customs going, you know? Let's get it going, I'm ready. That's what I would be doing. And that isn't going to work because you need at least 30 friends available to even start a custom game. You need 30 players in your custom lobby to even begin playing a custom lobby of Apex Legends. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't got 30 friends to play with, and I don't know the server limitations. I don't know, I mean, obviously they can't have millions of custom games going on at once, but 30 people is ridiculous, man. I remember coming home from work, that same story, this isn't a hypothetical though, but I remember driving home and hitting up Chicken Man, and we would duo queue into some raids on Destiny 1. That's what we would do, and we wouldn't try to complete the raid, we would just like adventure. We would just find little holes in places and just like jump around, clear gaps, just, you know, goofing around, having fun, playing the game. Now, I know that's not a bang-on example to give because technically we weren't in a custom game when we were doing that in Destiny 1, but the same idea applies. Imagine being in a world where you could just hop into Stormpoint and you and one other friend are just roaming around the map, you're laughing, joking, talking, conversating, having a good time, and you're just trying to find little hidey holes, maybe you're trying to find cool gaps to jump over, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. You're just enjoying your time. The game isn't always about shooting people and trying to be the best. It's just about enjoying the time that you're having playing the game, and you can do that without even shooting your gun. So at the very bare bones of it, just to even get into a custom game and try to find like little spots, maybe you want to, I don't know, maybe you're an out of zones guy, you know, maybe you like the out of bounds stuff and you want to find little spots that you can get out of bounds but you're not actually out of bounds. Like Chicken and I love to do that. We would do that all the time. That's not even an option to do in Apex. Now I have to say this really quick. You can also do arenas, but you do need 6 people. It's 2 teams of 3. I'm not an arenas guy, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but it's more reasonable. It's doable, you know? If you had 5 other friends and you wanted to have like a scrim setting where you're just 3v3ing your friends, you could do that. But again, I'm a Battle Royale guy. I'm not big into the arena stuff, so I'm going to keep it Battle Royale. And in the Battle Royale, the casual gamer is never going to experience a custom game in Apex Legends. You're just not going to, because it's not reasonable for you to find 30 people to even start a custom game. Then the cherry on top is, even if you do manage to find 30 people to play a custom game with, you're just playing the same Apex Legends that you would play in pubs. There's nothing custom about it. It's the exact same game. Now, the people that are going to make use out of the custom game stuff are people that are running tournaments and all these other things that are exciting. It's fun, you know, and I would love to be a part of more tournaments. That would be exciting. I like that stuff, and I don't really get invited to play in tournaments, but I would love to partake in those. But the people that are going to be running those tournaments have already had private server access since the beginning. You know what I mean? The people that are actually going to make use out of the private servers already had private servers before they were added into the game. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of baffling. It kind of blows my mind a little bit. It's like, who did they make these for? You know, what are custom games for if we can't use them? The only people that can use them are the people that have already had access. You might as well have kept them private. You know what I mean? So the fact of the matter is this: if you're the everyday average gamer, you're not going to be able to make use of these custom private games. You're not going to be able to. They're not meant for you, which sucks. It sucks, you know? Because I remember a day where I was able to do stuff like that with my friends, and I thought that was amazing. And I wish we were able to do something like that in Apex. I really do. But like I said, man, the fact is, this is not an option. These private matches weren't meant for you. They could change it. There's things that they could do to change it and make it better. It's not like it's just gone. It could happen down the road, but as it stands right now, these private matches are not good for the casual gamer. But what about content creators? Now, I know the content creator perspective it's a selfish perspective, and it's hard to relate to as a viewer, but I want to bring you into my mind here for a second and explain to you what I was looking forward to in these custom games. First of all, if I wanted to fill a custom game, I could do so in a second. I could tweet, I could make a community post on YouTube, I could mention it in a video. I could fill a custom lobby in a second. It's not a flex, I'm just saying. It's the way of the road. I could. But it's no different than just clicking triangle on the home screen. We're playing the exact same game that we would if we just click triangle, but it just happens to be in a custom lobby. Now, it can be cool because if you wanted to play with me, there's a possibility of that. You could play with or against me, and that, you know, again, it sounds so conceited and selfish, but that's really the only benefit that I see from these custom lobbies as a content creator. What I was really looking forward to was the potential of changing the settings and actually making a custom game. I saw on Twitter just the other day, his Watson, he's a pro player, and he has a friend, I don't know if he's a friend or a colleague, I don't know the relationship, but there's a guy that made a custom prop hunt game mode, prop hunt, in R5 Reloaded. Now, discretion, I don't have R5 Reloaded. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that it is as custom gets for Apex Legends. It's Apex Legends prop hunt, man. They made prop hunt in this game mode. It's insane. And how incredible would that be as a creator for me to be able to host a prop hunt game on the actual Apex servers? Just as an example, you know? It would be amazing, but it's not a thing that we can do, and that's just one example. Maybe that's an extreme example because prop hunt is pretty ridiculous, but like I said at the beginning, imagine being able to do 3 Octanes on the same team, and imagine trying to do the floor is lava, trying to get from one side of the map to the other. And I also I have a really genius idea that I don't want to say in a video, because if something happens down the road where I'm able to do this genius idea, I want to be the guy to be able to do it. So listen, I'm gonna hold that one in a little bit, but just know that I've been doing a lot of thinking when it comes to these custom games, and I wish I was able to bring it to life, man. I really wish it. So as far as actually playing in the custom games, there's no real option for me, even as a content creator, to do anything special with it. I know it got kind of ranty there, but I don't have anything written down. I'm just kind of going with the flow, man. But as far as gameplay goes, you can't do any custom stuff, which stinks. And it would be awesome to do like cooler thumbnails as a creator, you know? Being able to go into spectator mode and do cool thumbnails, being able to do like third-person perspective of fights. Like, imagine having a crazy 1v1 in a regular game and then mimicking that fight in a custom lobby. Like, me and Moose could hop into a custom lobby and mimic that fight, set up a spectator off in the corner, and then get like a third-person perspective. Imagine being able to edit that together. Like, that would look incredible. So as far as a creator, man, I know, like I said, it's selfish because it's not about me. It's about all of us as a whole, but it's just another perspective that shows that these custom games weren't implemented the way that they should have been. Like, it's just private games, and if you're a casual, you're not going to be able to even play it. If you're a creator, sure, you can host your own private matches with your community, and that's great, and maybe someday I'd like to do that myself. It could be a lot of fun, but again, there's nothing custom about it. It's just the same Apex that we play. There's nothing custom about it. And that is my grievances. That's what I'm the most disappointed about with this update. It's not the heirloom. It's not control's cool. You know, it's not the server issues and whatever. The custom games, man. And I think it wouldn't be that big of a deal to me if it was just like, if it wasn't piped up for the last couple of years. You know, this is something that I've been looking forward to, and yeah, it is what it is. Long-winded rant. I don't usually make videos like this. I'm more of a gameplay guy. I'm not really a talking guy, but I made a talking video a little while ago. Lots of you guys said you liked it. I figured this was a good opportunity to let it all out, so there it is. Ranting video. This is what I'm most disappointed with this update. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you feeling the same way? Am I wrong here? I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.